So
Yep.
there's that.
Beautiful.
hmm Anyway, welcome to the Pizza Time podcast where the points are made up and the rules don't matter. I guess we're doing an intro now. I don't know. I don't really know if
Are we
what.
though?
Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Where's
Is
my?
it even warranted?
Could be. Where's my Twitch
Do we
link?
deserve an intro?
I don't know. We just sort of dicked around with no intro beforehand
Yeah,
last time.
yep, that's how it went.
hmm No, I don't want. No, I don't want to repost that link. That's something else. There.
Oy. Okay. Pizza
Oh,
time.
yes, it is
Always
pizza.
a good time.
Mm-hmm. Which reminds me, I maybe should have made pizza before I started this, but nah, whatever.
Ooh. Would have been a one of these days is gonna have to happen where all four of us are gonna have to get pizza and do this at the same time.
Yeah, probably. Today's not that day though.
No, no, it is not.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna close that because that's really distracting to look at. Hey Kilo, how you
Hello,
doing?
Kilo.
Hey, boys. Oh God, I'm tired.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I have been. I went to an autograph signing today.
Who
Oh,
was
cool.
signing?
Pyro Santos,
Ooh, very nice.
Nice.
and I've been traveling for 6.5 hours now.
Wow.
Woof.
Down right Main Street. Yeah, I'm on the train. So if you hear background noise, it's train.
Cool.
Mm.
All right. Well, shit.
I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I got Monday Night Football on in the back, so I'm gonna be going back and forth between that. I
Mm-hmm.
completely forgot the Niners were on Monday Night Football this week.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe having PC Building Simulator on in the background so I could maybe bullshit something about that. Actually, I can bullshit something about that right now because I'm still trying to get a goddamn graphics card. That shit's not fucking happening. People keep buying them. Fuck those people. Especially if they're buying them to fucking scalp them. Ass wipes.
Oh, should I
Yeah,
talk about? I got a new computer too. Well, it's not new, but it's not, you know.
Mm. I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, I got a new computer.
Yeah.
nice.
EA gave him Black Mass.
Yeah, it was given to me by a friend.
hmm I mean, it's a good computer.
It is.
Might as well not.
Yeah, I don't have any PCs. I
I'll let
only
it go
have
to
a
waste.
laptop with
Rip.
a monitor, and
Dang.
it gets the job done. So I can't really complain.
Yeah,
Get that.
can't complain, but really, once you have a good, like, proper desktop PC, you just can't go back.
It's hard to.
hmm
True, true.
Actually, I have
But
to go back and forth between my PC and my laptop for school, but like it's tough to go back and forth.
Yeah, I barely use my laptop, honestly. Like, I only ever use it if I'm out of the house.
Yeah.
Even then, most of the time when I'm using it, I'm just using it to remote desktop my PC.
Hmm.
Because it has all of the power. Well, it used to, anyways. Because EA and his stupid fucking 5 RTX 3080s. Ugh.
Back to the
Yeah, I'm just sitting there watching it like, that must be nice.
Yeah.
Uh, anyways,
The only problem with my laptop is that I have to keep it plugged in 24/7 because the battery on that is absolute dog shit.
F.
Yikes! I remember that. I remember having to do that with mine too.
I think the
And
the
the
longest
weird
it
thing
lasts.
was,
I think the
the weird
longest
thing
it
was
could
with my
last
laptop,
like,
it was the thing with my laptop was that it would get to a certain point on the battery and stop charging. Like I remember it got to like 80% and it would stop charging. And then one day I plugged it in and it just miraculously went back to 100%.
Ugh,
Like with no extra fix. It was just like, oh, I fixed myself.
that is very strange.
It is weird.
Yeah, I've had three laptops in my life. The first one was a really old. I'm talking like pre-turn of the millennium, maybe. No, pre-turn of the
Wow.
decade. MacBook. That thing.
Wow.
Yeah, that thing was so old the battery was dead, so I had to keep it plugged in all the time if I ever wanted to use it. That went away thanks to some things that happened at one point that I still not entirely sure if I'm able to legally talk about, but besides that, my next laptop was my brother's old Surface, and that was my main computer before I built my computer. This piece of shit that I'm running on right now. Of course, I call it a piece of shit, but it's worked for 2 years. So anyway,
it's no piece of shit without PC.
Yep.
that is true. That is true. But anyway, it was my brother's old Surface. It worked fairly well. It kind of started like running hot near the end of it, and
Right.
okay, and of course the goddamn battery failed on that too. So holy shit, god damn. Ugh. Anyway, as I was saying before I got pinged, which kind of hurt. Anyway, yeah, the battery was starting to go on it too, so I got a new one last year. Last year? I think it was almost 2 years ago now. Holy shit. Anyway, I got that when I was still in college. Yeah. But, it's a regular laptop, works well enough. The battery still works on it. And that's the most important part.
Right, not bad.
Okay. But anyway, yeah. And if we're gonna keep talking about computers, I have basically everything I need to build a new one right now. Like, I got a case sitting in the corner of my room. I got a new motherboard and a new power supply sitting up on one of my shelves. And I basically have everything I need because I'm going to take parts out of this one and use them in my new one, and then just turn this computer into a server computer. But I haven't done that yet, primarily because I'm holding off on getting a new graphics card, which I theoretically can get. I get paid next week, and since next week is Black Friday, I might be able to snag one cheaper. Fingers crossed.
Might keyword.
I'd probably have to have like some bot level
quotations, I
reflexes.
guess.
Oh, heavy
Or
quotations.
an arsenal of weapons to take out everyone else who's trying to buy one.
Yeah.
I'd basically have to have cartel money in order to afford one without being like
Yep.
right there.
Yeah.
There's a
So-
reason why I haven't even thought about upgrading the one that I have right now. Even though it could really use it.
Yeah.
Built my computer back in like 2014, 2015.
Mhm.
Still runs the same as it ever did.
Yep.
Only thing I did was upgrade the graphics card because it used to be a oh fuck, R7 290, I think.
Hmm.
Which is old as fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You can build a decent one for. Well, they used to be able to build a decent one for $600, but now fucking GPUs have gone up so much. Can't really do anything under like $1,000.
Nah.
Mine was just over 1,000. It was like 1050, I think, but I don't really remember. It was a while ago.
Yeah,
Mine
so
was. Go ahead, sorry.
so was mine. My first graphics card didn't work so well, so I replaced it with a GTX 1660 Super.
Nice.
Yeah,
My
it's pretty good.
I replaced mine with an RX 580, I think.
Very nice.
That's alright. I mean, it's middle of the road.
Yeah.
At least it was when I bought it.
My main problem with it really is that sometimes, well, the whole DisplayPort thing, but I solved that. Otherwise, works pretty well, but like can't ever say no to having a better graphics card. If you can find
This-
one.
This is true.
Yeah.
I want to go buy a 3090.
Jesus fuck.
Spend like $2,000 on a fucking GPU.
Good luck.
Good lord, dude.
God, like 3070s are going for over 1,000, and that's supposed to be the budget cards.
God,
Yeah.
Aren't 3090s like 2K now or some shit?
I think they're over.
God.
I'll
damn.
take a look.
Yeah,
I
let me
have
check.
not paid attention to tech shit in years.
TX
Hang on,
3090.
what do you want me to look at for graphics cards? Like 3070?
Whatever the highest tier fucking Nvidia one is, I think it's a 3090 now.
Yeah, 3090.
RTX 3090, yeah.
Yep.
What's it?
Survey says. Oh,
According
sweet baby Jesus.
according to Nvidia, they're
You know,
only going for around like 1,500, 2,000, but that's bullshit.
I'm
Because
looking at
Nvidia
eBay
doesn't.
right now, guys.
Yeah, Nvidia
In the
doesn't know what
Canadian version.
Nvidia doesn't
You
know
want-
what the fuck they're talking about. Let me go check eBay.
I got it
Only
right here.
50. Only
Over
1,500.
$3,000 Canadian.
$3,000 Canadian.
Yep.
Let's
Only
see.
1,500 for a graphics card. Only.
Let's see. This is I don't know what that's on.
Look at 3080s.
25,500.
They're like 1,300.
25,000.
Lowest one.
2,550. $13 below typical. 3.3 thousand. 3,780.
Oh.
2,050.
Hmm.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, people are selling whole mining rigs now. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's going
Dude.
for $10,000.
Ever since Bitcoin blew up, it has been nothing but fucking trouble to try to get a graphics card.
You mean Ethereum?
Nah, it's like Bitcoin drove the price up, and really something you don't know is that Ethereum has been around a lot longer than before this recent
Oh yeah.
price jump.
Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin's fucking ever too, but
Bitcoin's been around since like 2008, I think.
yeah.
Let me
'Cause
look.
I met a couple of people who bought them like back in like 2012 when you could get it for dirt cheap, and they bought a bunch of it, and then it all blew up, and they sold it, and made a fuck ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin was released in 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or late
then-
2000s.
Yeah. And then Ethereum initial release was 2015, but the stable release was just this year.
Yeah.
That's because Bitcoin. That's because crypto blew up.
Well,
Yep.
if you also add into it the fact that there's been quote unquote supply shortages,
Quote.
well, even then there's actually like a real shortage of rare earth minerals going around.
That's why they're rare.
Yeah.
Isn't it the copper or some shit they're having trouble with right now?
I think it's the copper, there's some silicon, like
Yeah, silicone too.
yeah, even 3 or 4 years ago, people were having trouble getting stuff to make like CPUs and shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Obviously, that's been mostly rectified because I think I could go get a CPU. Like, let me go check the price of a Ryzen 9. I think that's the
Okay.
most recent. Yeah, they're selling that for like under 400 now.
Dang, has it gone down that much? Because I swear it was $1,000 for a little bit there.
Some of them are under 400, most of them are around 500, 600.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to build a top of the line PC now, dude, you gotta spend probably like $3 fucking grand.
Yeah,
I remember one of my friends who built a computer, got it pre-built or something, spent like $4,000 on it.
mm-hmm. On this,
Ugh.
on the subject of computers and not being able to get them, they delayed the Steam Deck again. Like it used to be that you couldn't actually buy a top end model because they put out reservations back in July, and I signed up for that. But that's all it was, a reservation. They were going to open orders right around this time, I believe, but then they pushed that back to after Q2 2022, which, knowing Valve, could be anywhere between now and the heat death of the universe.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. That's Valve time for you.
Valve time has no 3 on the clock.
Of course it
Does
doesn't have a
anyone
3
know-
on the clock.
You
1,
also-
2 again, 4.
Sweet maybe Jemima.
1, Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode
Yes.
Alex.
Guys, I'm gonna hate myself for looking this up, but I just looked up the price for a 6900 XT on eBay.
And
Bad.
It's
The
bad,
price?
isn't it?
I see 2 Halo Infinite cards.
Yeesh.
Those, the price on one of them, 4.5 grand Canadian.
What's Let's see.
hold on, I got the currency.
Get XE out, boys.
It's what?
And then
4
the other one,
It's 4.5, yeah?
yeah, 4.5
4
grand.
That's a little over 3600.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a 46. And there's one that's like over 4,600 from Australia.
3,681 for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's coming from Australia, so that price will be a little bit off too.
AKA
Yeah.
more money than I have to spend.
Hang on, I'm doing another one because it's Australian. Because the price in Australian is 5 grand.
Mm. I think the Australian dollar is weaker than the Canadian and American dollars right now.
I think it's a little bit powerful.
Mm.
I'm gonna add it. Let's see what happens.
I don't know. Now, Kilo, how much is that how much is that in Venezuelan bolivars?
Yes.
You guys knew what I was gonna laugh at. Were you?
No, that's well, yes, but also that's been a joke, so.
Several. It's worth several 100 acres of land.
It's also for about
What
500.
130.90 in Venezuela will buy you the country.
Pretty much.
All right, guys,
Or
I have your
Um,
price.
3,681 US dollars is 1,648,804,605.49 Venezuelan bolivars.
Oh, we love inflation.
Beautiful.
Hang on, there's 2. Are you talking about VEF or VES?
VEF. I'm on the same currency.
I got
And,
both.
And Zimbabwe dollars is 1,332,237.14.
Oh,
Oh, George.
I know technically that's a running joke because of a certain someone in this server, but Jesus.
Not to derail too much, but the fucking Niners are kicking ass right now.
Derail?
Yeah.
I got it on in the back. This is-
Yeah, they're beating the shit out of LA.
Let's take a
right
look
now.
at
There's
MLS.
there was no rail.
Um,
This
uh,
this crazy train doesn't know where the fuck it's going,
The
if
only
it even gets
rails
there at
are-
all.
The only rails are the ones that I'm traveling via right now.
Yeah.
Crazy Train is just Ozzy Osbourne blind and driving.
Mm-hmm.
oh, it reminded me of a Brisk commercial that Ozzy Osbourne was in. They shoot, darn, and fudge instead of shit, damn, and fuck.
Where's that meme website that tracks like every that tracks the global inflation rate of nations? If
I
it even
don't
exists.
know.
Damn, that might just be
I-
some fancy graphics made up for YouTube videos. Fuck.
Yeah,
No,
I think so.
Well,
I know
shit.
there's the debt clock for the U.S. If you ever want to look at
But
something
those-
really funny.
Those are funny when set to gas, gas, gas.
Yeah, moneyprinter.burr. That one was great.
Oh, I love that site.
Oh,
Oh
that,
my, yeah.
but I think that one was just stock market.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that site even still up?
It should be. Let's see.
Oh, let's check it out.
Moneyprinter.burr.
Eh,
Oh, it's burr.money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still up. Okay. I'm gonna turn that off so I don't get copyright struck.
Not only, how did he stay standing? That's Debo Samuel for you. Holy fuck!
Shit.
I need to stop questioning how he does what he does, because I'm never gonna get those answers. Just
Ye-
never.
He does the work. That's all you need to know.
All of it.
Yes.
All of it.
Yes.
Oh,
The Saints won on Sunday, but Mickey refs screwed us yet again.
Yeah.
Goddamn refs just fucking hate New Orleans, but they've always hated fucking New Orleans.
this was the Bears' best week of the
Sherfield
season.
emotion? Yes, sir.
The bye week.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the bye week won 27-14.
Oh shit.
Trevor Simeon's actually decent. Kilo, you were right on that shit, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's not hard to be semi decent when you're the best QB of the 2017 Broncos.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even that, dude. It's like it's just Sean Payton being Sean Payton and the best coach in the league. What?
That would be.
I mean, he even made Jameis look like he was a legitimately elite quarterback there for like 3 weeks. Then Devin White, the piece of shit, fucking did his thing. Fuck that guy.
Mm.
Oh well.
Mm. Well, I guess we're out of things to talk about again.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Well, shit.
I can tell you why I lost my voice.
First down.
Making my way home.
Make him my way downtown.
Walking fast.
Actually, yes.
Ace
this
is
train
past,
going
and I'm
downtown.
homebound.
Mhm.
oh my gosh.
I fixed my headphones today because one of the cups got knocked off of the whatchamacallit.
How long
The-
till you break them again?
The band?
All right, listen, they weren't broken, like actually broken this time.
You talking about the little like
Been there with
comfortable
the
piece or
Apple
whatever,
ones.
like kind of fell off the earpiece?
No, like the thing that holds the earpiece to the
Oh my!
to the
what
headband.
The fuck was that?
Like-
Oh, like the whole
Yeah, like the
piece.
ball thing, I guess.
Yikes!
Yeah,
the climate
sort of.
Part.
Yeah, yeah, that shit. Anyway,
That
it got
was
popped off
awful.
somehow. I actually don't know how because they were they were together when I put them down, and they were apart when I picked them back up again. So that was fun. Anyways, I basically
My Switch is in the way.
Anyway, I basically just like took out a screwdriver, unscrewed one of the blocks, the block things that are on the
6. Wow, it's shocking.
that are what hold it what hold it together, and I just slid it back on and screwed it back in.
All right, hang on.
Nice.
Yeah.
I went to a football game over the weekend.
Mm.
And there were 70,000 people there.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. And team won, and I lost my voice because we beat our big rival. That was great.
Mm.
Then I went home and watched New Orleans on Sunday, and well, you know, if it wasn't for our idiot kicker, as Peyton Manning put it, we probably would have won.
Yeah. I did not get to watch football this weekend. Well, I wouldn't.
You don't
with
really
one-
watch football anyways, do you?
No, I don't. I don't like it very much. It's annoying, and it's also fucking oversaturated. Like, I would probably wager a guess that the majority reason that people don't watch football in America is because it's fucking everywhere. Like, you don't even have to actively try to watch it in order to learn shit about it. Like,
Yep.
I watch every sports ball video because, you know, Tree is good at making interesting videos that are funny. But like, you know, I will not actually watch, you know, any football
Sports ball
talking.
game.
No, any sports ball game or football talking head show. Well, not technically true. I watch hockey games every now and again, but like I just don't ever have the time to do that. That's the main reason I don't watch those.
And plus, you come from a place where football is a religion, so
Yes.
I get why you're tired of it.
Yes. Dear God. Do not ever come to Texas during the autumn months on a Saturday or a Sunday, because you will never escape football if you do. There's
Sounds kind of based.
There's high school football, there's college football, there's like the NFL, there's in 2 places. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah.
Middle school
You're
football?
gonna start spiraling into the AVGN
Oh,
rants.
Football.
There's middle
Yes.
school football too. I wouldn't be fucking surprised if at some fucking point in the near fucking
Pop
future
Warner?
there's some. Oh my God! Don't. I was about to say
Yeah.
they make fucking kindergarten football thing, and then I realized, oh yeah, Pop Warner exists. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh.
Fetal football.
This is basically traditionalism on steroids right now.
Football for
If you're
babies.
talking
We call
about
it fetal football.
Jesus Christ. You know, every so often I get the urge to move to Alaska just to get away from fucking football.
Oh, but you see,
Dude,
the Alaska State Mountaineers.
Walrus football.
Oh God damn
Oh,
it.
Eskimo football.
oh no.
Yes.
Well, actually, there's a couple indoor American football teams up there. There's the Alaska Wild and the Fairbanks Grizzlies.
You didn't have to
Or,
tell him
well,
that he
there
could have just found
was.
out on his own.
I already
Had a
know.
scene, had a moment like that scene from Planet of the Apes where the guy found the Statue of Liberty blown up. Like, no, damn you! You blew it up.
You made the football come out to this godforsaken wasteland. You bastards.
Well, you want to
Yeah,
talk about a football
Whoa.
team in a wasteland? They did put a
Hey,
team in
guys.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
No, he is right. Alaska is a wasteland.
Alaska's base, though, dude. I would love to live in
Well,
Alaska.
Well, the thing about Alaska and what separates it from Wisconsin is that Alaska actually looks nice. Wisconsin is just boring.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Wisconsin looks nice when you're drunk as shit eating cheese.
Well, now,
Or you're just GDR on
Or if you're
steroids.
watching Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers literally own the teams around them.
Yeah, well, the thing about both of those is that I have never been drunk and eating cheese in Wisconsin, and I don't care about either Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers, and I especially don't care about what GDR thinks. And
Oh,
he's
see,
made
Aaron
and
Rodgers.
he
Amen.
and GDR has made it particularly clear that he doesn't care what I think either, so we are mutual in that respect.
Allow me to just retort with Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback to ever play on the gridiron. There is no quarterback better than him, and I legitimately stand by that point. There you go.
Mm.
I don't care what you say.
He is the best though. Like by skill, I don't know, dude. I would take him over any other quarterback that's ever played. Between him, Manning, and probably Marino, maybe
Everyone
Boogies.
always ignores Otto Graham.
Otto Graham played in the 50s though. That's Mickey. If I'm gonna take a quarterback from that era, I'm gonna take the dude that played for Baltimore.
Fair enough.
Fuck was his name?
Unitas.
Unitas.
Yeah,
Johnny
Johnny
Unitas.
U.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny U. Or Norm Van Brocklin. I liked him too.
Yeah, he was
Hmm.
good.
I have a weird idea.
Bart Starr. Roger Staubach. Y.A. Tittle.
I will
Wait, I forgot.
I will not
There
hear
was some
any
type
Doug
of shit like
I will
that.
not hear any Doug Flutie slander on this podcast.
Oh, Doug Flutie's a
Oh.
lead, dude.
Yes, we love Flutie.
Made Bill Belichick smile on the sideline. That's all you need to know about Doug Flutie.
Mhm.
How
Fair
elite
enough.
Doug Flutie is.
And he also gave us or when he was in college, he gave one of the greatest college football calls of all time.
That doesn't count though. That game was Mickey. Boston College is
Oh
Mickey.
baby, he was so damn close.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Boston College is fine. Although it's Boston
Oh,
College
baby.
hate week for me now, so fuck him. Fuck
Mhm.
Matt Ryan. He's overrated. Trash.
Understandable.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the distance, Audina can be heard screeching from Georgia.
Oh, dude, I love fucking telling Audina that Matt Ryan's an overbloated fucking shit quarterback that's been carried by 3 legitimately great wide receivers. You know why? Because it's fucking true.
You got a hand on it.
Mhm.
Damn it, Fred. You're
Neat.
so
They go-
close.
They go, oh, but he made Julio Jones. No, the fuck he didn't. Julio Jones is a generational player, dude. What the fuck are you on about, bro?
What do
You know-
mean?
You know who Drew Brees' best receiver was? Michael Thomas, and he had him for the last 3 years of his career. Most of his career was spent with fucking Robert Meacham or fucking Marquise Colston, both of which are pretty good, but they're not Julio Jones and Roddy White.
Elite.
Nope.
And you know what's great? He won a Super Bowl with those guys.
You want to know what Matt
Snap.
You want to know what Matt Ryan did? He choked a Super Bowl.
28-3.
Mhm.
To be fair,
Yeah,
part of that's
right.
Ryan's fault. A lot of that, honestly, is Shanahan being a dipshit. That's why I didn't.
Mhm.
That's why I thought the 49ers were going to lose against the Chiefs 2 years ago, and then they did because I hate Kyle Shanahan, so. I don't hate him, but he's fucking horrible. Like, literally any playoff game, he's going to call it fucking horribly. And he does.
Imagine.
We are going fast.
We are going fence?
Fast.
Oh.
The train is moving fast.
Can you
Oh.
tell it to move faster so
I
it
thought
runs
you
on
s-
time?
I thought you were about to like randomly start playing a game of baseball or something.
On a train?
I mean,
Gil, that's
you
out.
could probably play baseball on a train. You just have to be very careful about it. Also, very particular about where everyone stands.
Yeah.
We want to hear something
While
based-
possible. It ain't exactly wise.
You want to hear something based about Marquez Colston? He was a minority owner for an arena league football team. 2 of them
What a
actually.
guy.
What a guy.
Oh wait, SRD, what's the score of the Niners Rams game?
It is 24-7 Niners.
So I'm in a 1-team league, and I chose the Bears because they're my team. And for the bye week, because it's a bye week, we're allowed to choose one other team just for that week. I chose the Rams.
You have
Why did
chosen
you choose?
poorly.
Why did you choose the Rams?
Because
Why
I
must
thought
you
they,
hurt me in this way?
I thought they were gonna be good. Well, if it makes you feel any better, SRD, Jesse already has the Niners, so I wasn't able to pick them.
Okay. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Mickey. Actually, no, that's fair. Rams are a good team.
Kilo, this is in the sleeper league, correct?
No, it's not this. It's not Sleeper League.
Okay.
It's none y'all are in.
You know, if the Rams never changed their logo, that would have been nice.
Hang on, I'm doing a
I-
check of the sleeper league on who I'm versus next.
I have absolutely no idea why, but for some reason I just got the taste of like grape in the back of my mouth.
Yeah.
And it's not like real grape, like that artificial grape flavor.
Ooh.
I don't know why that happens. I just randomly get like tastes in the back of my mouth. And I've had it's been happening for years and I don't understand why. I don't think I've ever seen any like documentation on it. So I don't even know if it's like a real thing or if it's just my brain being weird.
Fair enough. Oh gosh, I might be versing Kilo twice in the sleeper league playoff.
God, I am not doing well in that state.
Yeah, you're 3-6. I know.
Hey,
Huh?
welcome to the club. 3-6. Hey, no, I'm not even 3-6. I'm 2-7. God, I'm terrible.
Dude, I want to buy a truck so bad.
Yeah.
It-
Keely, you think I should buy a
Hey,
truck?
go away. I am 2-7, right? I'm about to be 2-8. I'm about to lose this week.
I have no money and a low-paying job, but I think I should buy a truck.
Get a used one on Craigslist.
Nah, if I'm gonna get a truck, I want to get the new Ford. I want to get the Ford Maverick because it's cheap and it's basically a Ranger, but not quite as good.
I want to take a look at that boy. Might as well take a look at the bad boy. I think this one's an electric vehicle too.
I know it comes in the 2.0 or 2.5 liter hybrid, and it comes with the 2.0 fucking oh shit, what is that engine?
Hang on.
Because there's a dude.
Oh,
Crazy
here we
thing
go.
is it starts at
Jeez.
20,000.
2.5 hybrid engine.
Shanahan, I think it's time to retire that pitch. They've sniffed it out like at least most of the time since like the first quarter.
Oh, the 2.0 liter fucking EcoBoost. That's what it is.
Yeah, but remember this is Kyle Shanahan.
Yes. AT Pyro knows about the legend of Kyle Shanahan.
I've witnessed it
You think I don't
firsthand.
know about the legend of Kyle Shanahan?
You know what? That's a fair assessment.
I experienced it, sir.
You know what? That's a
Multiple
legitimately
times.
fair. That is a legitimately fair claim.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this: if you
I
want the
s-
greatest head coach in professional football today, you clearly need to go with Sean Payton.
Bobby Petrino.
Oh yes,
Alrighty.
with his
Bobby Petrino.
what?
Yeah.
With the fucking
Obviously.
resignation letter in the locker room.
Yes.
Couldn't even sign it.
Robbie Petrino.
Only the
Anyways.
best.
Honestly, though, dude, I hope he goes back to Louisville so we can kick the shit out of him every year again. That'd be nice. Fuck
Alright.
Louisville. I hate Louisville.
You know what? I might as well say something that happened to me this last week, if you want.
Oh,
Sure.
go ahead.
So last Tuesday, my brother was taking me to church to do like young adults. We were looking. All I remember is sometimes my memory is going off on me, but one thing led to another. The car was coming in at a yellow light. He hit us during that yellow light. We were fine. We were all fine. Everyone was okay. It was just like a small graze on both vehicles.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Brother got startled. Me, I
Mhm.
was like, what the fuck just happened for like a good chunk of time.
Yeah. I've been in a car when it was rear-ended once. I wasn't driving because I was like 13 at the time, but yeah,
Been there.
it's
I've been in
an experience.
Oh, I've been in a car where I can I'm in my house
I can peek out the door and see where it happened. We were heading home, and
Mhm.
we were going down the street, and someone did not stop at their stop sign. In fact, they kept going so fast that they spun out after they hit us and went to the side of the road. But yeah, no one got hurt, thank goodness. But if that had hit us like on the side, there'd be really big issues. Thankfully, they only clipped us.
Well, that's good.
It was.
And thankfully, we had an audiobook going, so there was because me and my brother were kids,
Halstead Street, any passengers wishing to go to the Halstead Street station.
we could just kind of chill.
Okay.
Oh, hey Sano, how are you?
Hey, I'm really, really tired right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Same.
It's understandable.
Like, I might just fall asleep in this WestJet.
I gotta get up at fucking 4:30 a.m.
I'm gonna make a hot chocolate, a mug of it.
Damn, dude, I really want to buy this truck. It's only $285 a month. Wow.
A month?
Yeah, that's $50 more than my current car, but this is a truck.
Oh, that's pretty cringe, dude. Like, I could get I know a guy who's selling a truck for $50.
Do you?
Yeah, just straight. Or not $50, like $500. But
It's gotta be a piece
not a
of
month.
fucking work.
Oh yeah, it is. It's rust. It's eating itself alive through rust.
Oh, this is a brand new truck.
Hmm.
Although
Yeah, but
apparently-
if you're still paying off a car, don't go after another vehicle.
Nah, dude, fuck that, dude. I got no money. Fuck it. Might as well. You just trade in the car.
I
and
don't
then,
have. Yeah, dude. Yeah, doing a. I don't have money. Might as well have less money. Is not
Go
the
in-
way you should be thinking with
go in
this.
the red.
Yeah, I was never a subscriber to that notion
Ah.
because my dad wouldn't let me.
Dude, what fucking sucks dick about this is that I had a fucking good paying job, but fuck, dude, that job sucked.
As it does.
Like, no,
Mhm.
you know what's funny is the job didn't even suck, but that was the hours were the fucking worst, dude. That was that job that I had where I was having to get off at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning,
Mhm.
Yeah.
work like
Ugh.
15-hour days.
Was that the Publix job?
Yes, that was the job where I would, you know
Yeah.
really well.
Dude.
I
Dude,
don't
I
even
think
shop
I'm
at-
trumping you.
Dude,
I think I might have to trump you. 12 hours. There's
Oh, dude.
rotating days and night shifts.
yeesh.
Eh.
Dude, I would
and with a
fucking
certain day schedule too. Ooh, so you can kind of see how I'm like, oh, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I
I'm-
would work fucking 14, 15
Yeah.
hour days, go home, drink myself to sleep, sleep like 3 hours, get up and do it again. Rinse and repeat.
I mean, like,
Dude,
I can't really talk because I worked for like I would literally work for 12 hours a day for 4 straight days during the summer back when the bar was open. And it's like now I'm only working like 6, 7, maybe 8-hour days most of the time now.
You know
Except
what the point?
except when we have catering jobs. In which case, then I get then if I like don't clock out before we go to it, then I'm like getting like, then I'm starting to get back up into the double digit numbers on top of what I get paid for doing it, which is great because more money is always good. I've actually been like paying nothing but cash for the last, I don't know, 2 months, no, not 2 months, last month and a half, because we've been having so many fucking catering jobs, and also because I'm saving for that graphics card and other
fair
stuff.
enough.
And you don't want to leave the trail.
Being able to work with PFF has been real fun because I only had to work on weekends, but now I actually need to start making money again.
Wait,
I-
do you not?
Looking forward, I'm gonna need to make this into more of the PFF thing into more of a side hustle.
Yeah, it doesn't really
And
sound
not
like it's
actually-
sustainable as like a real.
It's not until it becomes a full-time job, and it is
Yeah.
not close to being one yet.
Anyway,
So
also,
But
as
we want to see PFF Santa.
I'm not. They actually sent out an email when I started saying, "Please don't do that. Like, if you do that, we will fire you." Oh, that also, I'm gonna spill some tea on a PFF dude because he got fired, so I can. So when you do when you put together a PP play, don't laugh. It's very serious work. When you put together a PP play, you label where who's on the field. So you there's a whole database of numbers and players, and so for the first play of the game, you have to figure out who's on the field starting, and you go through number 13 quarterback, and then you put him in as quarterback for that play, yada yada, and then as the game goes on, players will sub in and out, and you change that up. Someone had the bright idea of putting in the starters and then just locking it, because there's a way you can lock it so that it's really meant for at the end of a half or right at the end of the game, if there's 5 more plays to go and they're in throw the ball all the way down the field mode, then they're not going to really be subbing personnel out. They're going to be throwing the ball with the same people they have on the field. So you can just kind of lock it in and adjust, and it makes it faster. This person they labeled out who the starters were and where they were on the first play of the game,
Dude,
and then locked it for the entire game.
Drop that,
whoops. Well,
my boy.
idiot.
They did, yeah, and then they got fired for it, and they're like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Dude.
Yeah. Also, to answer your question, Kilo, not leaving a paper trail is nice, but at the same time, so much of my fucking money is tied up in actually having a bank account, so I kind of can't do that all the time.
You know what hurt my money supply? I
Liquor.
decided well, yes, that hurt it pretty much, yeah. I also bought a
College?
shit ton of No, I don't pay for college.
Oh.
I also bought a shit ton of pool sticks.
Ooh.
Pool sticks?
Yep.
Oh,
Full cues.
Pool
billiard
cues,
sticks.
Yeah.
Pool
They're
cues.
pool sticks now.
Pool cues, pool sticks, it's the same thing. It's made out of wood. Unless you get the carbon fiber ones or the fiberglass ones. But those fiberglass ones fucking suck because the fucking feedback on it whenever you hit the ball, it vibrates in your hand, and I hate it so much.
Gross.
But
Yeah.
if you get a good pool cue, dude, like one of those really good player HXT 10s or whatever the fuck,
That
them things are
Vibra-
fucking nice.
vibrating in your hand makes me think of hitting a baseball wrong and how much that would fucking hurt.
It doesn't hurt, but it's like it's like a
Yeah, I think that the wood or carbon fiber pool cues would be the
Carbon-
best.
the carbon fiber ones aren't bad. They're fine. I personally like the wood ones the best. You know. Plus, I get my Michael Jackson glove out and I start shooting with that, and that's always nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, oh god, dude, it was the funniest thing. I've seen people fucking get so mad at a pool game, they go out to the parking lot and they start throwing their stick on the ground, and it just snaps in half. It's the funniest shit.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I've seen people snap their cues in half before. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I haven't done it myself yet because I've never gotten the opportunity to play pool more than twice in my life, which
It's difficult for me not to. because of my
Yeah.
hyper competitiveness, but at the same time, I don't own my own pool cues, so I have incentive to not do it because I'm just using the ones that they have at the place.
Yeah,
You
that's
see,
the thing about me
Go
like
snap
not.
it, cuss into your shirt, and then we'll call it a day.
Yo, there's a Resident Evil movie coming out. That's sick.
Oh
It-
God, another one.
Make me sick.
Yeah, another one.
this one with Sandra Bullock or whatever the fuck her
How
name is.
how many is this
No,
now?
not Sandra Bullock.
Let's see, Resident.
Isn't there like 4 now? I think. And I'm just throwing a number.
Hang
out there.
on.
Let's see, Resident Evil movies. 2002, 2004, 2007, 2010, 2012, 2016, and this new one. So that makes 7? 7.
Why?
Let's see.
That is
Resident
my
Evil, Resident
question.
Evil Apocalypse, Resident Evil Extinction, Resident Evil Afterlife, Resident Evil Retribution, and then the final chapter.
Yeah, I'm gonna say sucks. I'm watching Monday Night
final
Football. I'm
chapter, and then
watching
there's gonna be
Monday
the
Night
final
Football
chapter
right
too.
now, and
Where-
the rest of my family's watching it in another room, and their feed is ahead of mine because they're on the HD channel and I'm not.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
So
Dude,
like
I have to
whenever
live
we
with
do
that
something, I can
every-
always hear my dad react to it before it happens here.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like,
had
oh
that
no, we
here
lost
as
the game.
well.
Wait, what?
Our cable box. is
Tell
still
your dad to shut his face.
analog.
I
Ooh.
like my dad. I want
Yeah, I just got off at the train.
Oh, are you still heading back?
Yeah.
Poggers.
well, the thing about the
Gang assemble.
There we go.
But
about the new Resident Evil movie is that it's a reboot, because of course it is. So
It's a reboot of,
Yeah.
of a Resident Evil movie?
Who wants to reboot that shit?
yeah,
Oh my fucking gosh.
yeah.
That is so oh my god.
But the funny thing about the first 6 is that none of them were directed by Uwe Boll, which is actually kind of amusing to me. Because they were all shit.
I watched a decent movie with The Rock and Ryan Reynolds yesterday.
Ooh, The Rock should be in a Resident Evil movie.
Oh yes, he should be the main. You know, he should play. What the fuck is her name? The main chick. The fuck's her? I never played Resident Evil, so I don't know any of that shit.
Hmm.
The fuck's her name?
I have
Lara
no idea.
Croft?
I've seen Sonic
There-
play it like for 2 hours. That's the most I know about Resident Evil.
It's Lara Croft or something, right?
No, that's
Somewhere.
Tomb Raider.
That
That's
would be very
That's-
funny though.
Our
Resident Raider.
No, what the fuck's the difference between the two?
He just wants to see the titties in action. That's all.
of course.
Yes.
Pretty
Well,
Oh,
much.
you should-
the difference between Tomb Raider and Resident Evil is that Resident Evil has more movies.
Oh yeah.
I
It
mean, he's
doesn't-
not incorrect. He is not wrong.
You know
But-
what was a great movie? The Ghost in the Shell remake. That was so good.
How many Tomb Raider movies were there? Because I know there was one that came out like a few years
I know
ago.
there's at least 2.
There's
I know
3.
There's at least 2.
There's 3.
There's 3.
Not a Tuma.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 3. There's the first one in 2001, The Cradle of Life in 2003, and then that reboot back in 2018.
The live action remake.
Yeah. Well, no, all of them were live action.
I know.
The
Yeah.
third
It is a live action remake.
the third one was based on the reboot of the games back from 2013.
The Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think.
No.
Rise of the Tuma.
No, Rise of the Tomb Raider
not
was
a-
Rise of the Tomb Raider was a sequel to that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rise of the Boomer.
that was released in 2015.
Hey, do y'all want to hear a funny joke?
Sure.
No.
What do Auburn and a sandcastle have in common?
They
Durability.
both fall down in case water engulfs it.
You're fairly close, but no. They both look pretty till the tide rolls in.
I knew where that was going.
Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, I was pretty close.
Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
No. I'd rather they didn't.
Tell
would
me,
be-
Alright.
does that
Dude.
tide roll with 11 fingers and 12 toes?
Ooh,
Nah.
what a road.
Snap.
Anyways, during my off time today, I was doing a bit of updating toward. Well, I've been working on some pixel art bowling balls again.
Yikes!
Bugger.
That was not good.
So yeah, so I did them in Treviant,
We
and I made like
Where?
my own version of an organ ball and pixel ball, like organ
where are
ducks.
we on the field?
And then I made the old logo of my dad's alma mater, Simon Fraser.
Hmm.
Dude, you know what? Fuck it. If Florida State can't win the national championship, I'm just gonna cheer for Alabama to win it. Fuck it. I think it'll be funny.
I want Georgia to win it all.
I want Bama to because I want to see the
I
seeding.
want
I think it'd
Cincinnati
be cool.
too because I want to see everyone
Hang on.
be happy.
G5 representation.
I want the worst possible outcome. I want Bama and Georgia to somehow end up in the national championship.
That's not the worst outcome. It would be OSU and Bama.
Hang on.
Yes.
I'm double
Again.
checking the football ranks.
Oh yeah, Bama just clobbers them again.
I just hate college football because it's so predictable.
Is it
Yep.
though?
Yes,
Time
it
out.
is.
It's not.
Excuse
though.
me.
Miami should have
what?
clobbered Florida State, and Florida State clobbered Miami. which
I'm
was
talking
funny.
about the championship. There's a bunch of regular season shit that happens, but I'm talking about the annual
Sir.
champion of the
Oh my God, he's
NCAA.
gone.
Oh yeah, that's partially because there's only
Touchdown.
like 3 legitimate teams that can
Oh,
get that far, and
Samuel is a
also,
bad man.
and
It
also
is
the
30-7.
and also
Yeah,
the fact
but,
that
Okay,
Devo
so
is a bad man.
okay, so I'm
Yes,
gonna
who-
clip that out and
yeah,
say
we
that's
should
true.
go
Who's playing on Monday Night Football this week?
Niners, Rams, and
Niners, Rams.
Yeah.
And the Rams are getting their
Alright.
shit pushed in by the Niners?
Yes.
At this moment, yes, they are.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh.
Okay, so
oh boy,
SRD.
OBJ, did you pick the wrong horse?
Yeah.
Time out. I'm just gonna say this. Excuse me, voters. What?
All right, so SRD, I'm gonna clip that a little
Make
bit.
it 31-7.
Let's send that to Tree for sports ball this week.
Me saying Devo Samuel's a bad man?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
you'll be
I would
internet
say that-
famous.
Woo!
Any-
I
I
think
have my
anyway.
YouTube channel. It's linked nowhere.
Nice.
Yes.
Anyways, vote. Anyways, I'm looking at the top 25 for the CF
I had
NCAA
negative
CFP
optimism coming into
ranks.
this game.
Top
Excuse
25.
me. I gotta go deal with something.
You know what? You know what the NCAA needs? It needs a vote to kick system.
Oh, it needs a relegation system for sure. Cause like you got teams like fucking UMass that should not be playing in FBS. And UConn. But,
Well,
like
and then how many of these teams that have had like sustained success, like Boise State, why should they be relegated because they play?
Because they're not successful right now. They were successful like 10 years ago.
they
They're
have
not
that
right
game against
now. They're
yeah.
really not good right now.
neither's
They
Florida
are a
State-
G5 team right now.
Neither's Florida State, but we're not
Yep.
gonna talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my thing is this, like, part of the reason why it's so predictable is because it has such a god-awful playoff format. Like, okay, I don't mind the fact that there is a playoff system. It's probably better than the FBS system because of more chaos, or BCS, but at the same time, why is it only 4 fucking teams? You have 132 fucking teams in college football, and you're telling me 4 of them only get a chance?
Because
And then to
the
make
one in
matters
the 8 would be a terrible team, a terrible game.
But then to make matters worse, right? Just for me personally, why do you have to win the Orange Bowl or the Cotton Bowl or whatever the fuck to get to the national championship? Because those bowls inherently are meant for teams that aren't going to get to the Natty, but still have
That's
a very
a better
big,
argument.
but still have a better bowl game to actually fight for.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way I've always looked at it. I hate their system.
I get
What
your
I
point,
miss.
man.
It is.
But anyways, I'm
It is
looking at the
stupid.
top 25.
It's stupid and
Excuse me, voters.
dumb.
What? Why is Cincinnati dropped down?
It's stupid and dumb, and no one even knows why they
Dumb and
do
stupid.
it. Yeah.
So the reason Cincinnati's going to get knocked down is because of 2 reasons. One, they're a group of 5 team. And 2, because they're a group of 5 team, they have a very weak schedule and they barely beat one of the worst ranked teams in the country at number 127, Southern Miss. And they beat them by like 10.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Hang on, this last week
Yeah.
Yep.
they played Southern Florida.
Was this the South Florida week or was this USM? I don't remember.
This
Which.
was South Florida.
Oh yeah, and South Florida still put up a fight too, because that game was like 45-28 or something.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you actually said the score right, I believe, in that one.
like that's not to say that a win doesn't matter, but
Mhm.
when you're barely beating these teams that like this is my thing with it. Like Group of Five, sure, it'd be cool to see them in the thing. That's why I need to expand the system. But at the same time, Cincinnati's not beating Georgia, Bama, OSU, Notre Dame, or any of those fucking teams,
Or Oregon.
or Oregon, or fucking.
I don't know. Oregon lost to a bunch of nerds down in Palo Alto, so I think anything's possible.
Who'd they lose to?
They lost to
Yeah,
Stanford.
they lost to Stanford.
Bunch of nerds from Palo Alto.
Maybe
Stanford's
the
pretty-
maybe SEC really is
A
just better.
bunch of fucking nerds.
Stanford's
Literally,
kind of.
I take pride in it. They're nerds.
You
They
know what's
lo-
funny
You
though?
wanna know
They
what's
lost
the
to
funny
a
part?
No, it's not
nerd.
just
They
Palo
lost to a
Alto's
nerd.
We can
It's
all
not just
laugh.
that Palo Alto is nerds. Palo Alto is nerds with parents' money.
Exactly.
Let's also laugh at the fact that the Florida Gators gave up 52 points to a fucking FCS team.
Love it. Isn't it? It's
Hey.
just great.
Like Stanford is just the epitome of daddy's cash. Lane Stroll with daddy's cash.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't deny that.
Daddy's money.
Then Giga Kubica comes over from Berkeley and just takes a dump on him.
Does Stanford happen? Where is Sonoma County in California?
Not by
Sonoma
Stanford.
County is North Central Bay Area.
Okay, because that's where all the all the rich people are at, where they with their fancy wines and their cheeses in Sonoma County.
I bought a giant wine farm, and then I bought the wine farm next to that wine farm to make my wine farm burger.
Grapevine go
Hey,
bird.
Sonoma County got some good wine.
Yo, dog, I heard you like.
Damn
Yo, dog, I
balls.
heard you liked wine farms, so I put a wine farm in your wine farm.
If,
Oh,
I just
God
want to
damn
say,
it,
So you
what?
can make wine while you make wine.
Yes.
you know what would be the greatest thing ever for me personally
Ooh.
is if FSU somehow wins their last 2 games and goes bowling this year. I will fucking start crying.
Dude, I'm gonna cry. San Jose State's not going bowling this year.
Did they lose?
Yeah, they lost to Utah State.
Oh,
Wait, what
yeah,
the
they got-
oh.
Not yesterday. They lost on Saturday. They got fucking crushed.
What the hell?
Oof.
Yeah, dude, Utah State's great. Did you see them play against New Mexico State?
You know who's actually a better team than I thought they would be in the SEC?
New Mexico State.
They're not in the SEC.
In
Santa.
the SEC, dingus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's what he said. New Mexico State.
There's actually 2 teams. One of them's Auburn and the other one's Tennessee. I thought Tennessee would be a lot worse.
I
Yeah, I
have
thought
been
they would win the
approached
game.
and jumped on by a cat.
Ruh-roh.
Which one is
Hopefully
it?
you're not getting.
Which one is it?
Getting racked.
Hello, Yu
Ruh-roh.
Yang.
Aw.
Yang.
Yes, Yu Yang, I love you too. Now rub the
Listen,
belly.
Isn't Tennessee not bad
Rub
though
the
this
belly.
year? I mean, they're bad, but they're not like horribly bad, right?
They're not as bad as they used to be.
I mean, hey, they put up.
Give
They
me
almost
that
beat-
cat belly. I'm gonna rub that cat belly of
They
yours.
almost beat Ole Miss and they beat Kentucky. I mean, that's something to be proud of.
That
Boys, I
That-
need to laugh at this
Oh,
so damn hard.
Jeebus.
that means that this.
Oh,
Okay.
Moses, how did you? Oh, he should have got that.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wow, and you know what? Tennessee wins
yeah.
this week. They go bowling.
Matt
Yeah.
Stafford tried to.
Tennessee should be 7-5 this year.
Matt
If they
Stafford
don't
tried another
lose
deep
to-
shot, and Mosley almost got
I think
it.
y'all are gonna lose to
Oh,
Vanderbilt,
no.
sadly.
No, he
Probably
could have
not.
gotten it. Hufanga knocked it out of his hands.
What makes you say probably not?
Ah,
Hufanga? What?
Okay.
I don't know.
Man, that was a great throw by Stat Padford.
All right. On the other hand,
Are we
he,
into the Stat Padford time of the night?
Yes, he's
It's the
playing
last 10 minutes
horribly.
of the fourth quarter. So, yeah.
on
But
the
you know
other
what?
hand, now that you've rubbed the belly, that means that this podcast is blessed with good luck
Yes.
Of course.
because
You
there was
know-
She's
kitty
sitting
belly
here
rubs.
purring away. Let me see if I can catch her.
Yes.
Yu Yang, you want to say anything between purrs? Between
As
the
great as
loudness coming
Stat
out of your
Padford
sniffler?
is, he's never going to be the best number 9 of his generation because that will always be the best quarterback in NFL history, Drew Brees.
Unfortunately,
God.
Drew Brees sucks
Says the says.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
should not be a
whoa.
Hall of Famer.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. Why are you talking about Steve Young? Why are you talking about Steve McNair like that, dude? Come on, be classy.
Bitch, if you say Steve Young, we about to have problems.
Oh well, Steve Young sucked too. But anyways,
Oh man.
Anyway, so I've blocked Boar. What about you, SOD?
So apparently someone just caught something. Thanks for the spoiler, Dad.
I mean, hey, look, Steve McNair was just Steve Mickey.
How? He caught that ball against his ass. K'Wan Williams. What a guy. What
Do I need
a
to come
guy.
back down there and beat some sense into you?
You know what McNair did? You know, oh my God, what in the fuck? He caught it with his ass.
Boy, he caught that up against his ass.
It's an
Fucking-
assception.
Dude, he looked like he was shoving his ball up his ass or some shit. What the fuck? That was cool shit.
This is now a new way of fucking
Oh
the ball.
no! Oh no, SOD, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is this up there with the butt pick?
You bitch.
I'm sorry, SOD.
Ah.
I would love to
Santa.
watch this
I'm
football
so
game with
sorry.
you, but there's a cat on me and I can't get to the streaming site because there's a cat on me.
You know what I'd like to do, Santa?
No help.
Help.
No help.
That is so Niners though, to have a beautiful interception like that outdone by the fucking ruled out by a pass interference.
Yeah, of course.
God damn it!
Hey,
I'm
look,
just
man.
You know,
I was at the Rams Niners game in Santa Clara when Hoyer the Destroyer managed to score like 45 points, but still lost to the Rams, scoring like 51.
nice.
Nice.
You were back when the Niners were bad.
I was.
This is what 2017, and a coworker
Something
of
like
mine
that,
took
yeah.
because he had free tickets.
We were bad that year.
I went to a Jaguars Titans game where the final score was 9-6 and it was 110 degrees out.
Good.
Yikes.
That's some good game. Who won?
The
They should have
Titans.
given him the butt pick
Oh,
anyway.
base. That's
It
a
was-
great game then.
It was Blake Bortles against who's
The-
that backup for the? Well,
The
it was Blake-
officials of the National Football League have taken away a fat guy touchdown, and now
That'd be
they've
Blaine
taken
Gabbert.
away a butt pick.
Blaine Gabbert.
God
We
damn
are
it.
officially the no fun league.
Wait, did you know the game
Exactly.
I'm talking about, Santa? Do you remember that game?
No,
Um,
but I do know that Blaine Gabbert was our backup when when Mariota
Mariota got hurt.
That is Super
Yeah.
Bowl champion Blaine Gabbert to you, sir.
But you know what? You know
That
what?
is Jaguars
f-
legend Blaine
I could
Gabbert.
forgive that if the Titans didn't get bailed out by the refs on Sunday, sadly.
Oh, that's very sad. But I recall that 2 years ago, the Saints got bailed out by the ref on a very specific play call when they went head to head with a receiver. I forgot his name, but he got knocked out on the play, and they didn't call roughing on a defenseless receiver
On what team?
on the Titans.
Oh,
When the
Beautiful
no.
display.
The Saints
But-
speared the guy in the head.
and
But,
yet
you
when we
know,
barely touch Tannehill, he starts crying. He's like, "Man, refs, help me, no!" And then they give him the Aaron.
Spray.
And then they give him the Aaron Rodgers treatment, even though Aaron Rodgers is 10 times the quarterback. Who should get that treatment because he's the best.
Yeah. Love it.
He earned it. That guy owns the Packers.
The guy everyone forgets we have.
Who do you have?
Arden Key.
Who?
I like Arden Key. He's done well for us.
If the Eagles win, I will draw a very large
forgot you
Eagles
had
beating Teddy Bridgewater to baby Eagles.
Dude, I should. Saints are very inconsistent.
If the football team wins, I will draw
Wrestling
Dan
wins,
Snyder
Dave.
laughing maniacally in hell.
Oh, no.
Oh, what
No.
the shit? Dude,
A
you're
tie.
not even close.
A tie, both QBs in a toilet being flushed into the abyss.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude.
Um,
the
I don't have to
fuck
say
was
this.
that?
Oh,
I'm gonna
damn
have
it!
to
I
make
missed the
that
warp.
on
If the Chiefs win, I will draw Derek Carr being drowned in ketchup.
Now there's a team I need to go like is the Raiders. They need a
All right.
fan.
Oh, by the way, here's your draw play bets for this week's games for Week 11. You ready?
All right.
Patriots Falcons. If the Falcons win, I will draw Matt Ryan beating Patriots fans to death with a dead horse labeled 28-3. We're starting this week off real hot. Ravens Bears. If the Bears win, I will draw Justin Fields right to bear arms.
No, that was my stick. Fuck off.
Packers
You're giving me a
Packers
new one.
Vikings. Battle of the dipshit anti-vax QBs. If the Vikings win, I will draw Kirk Cousins flexing since his plexiglass shield kept him safe from COVID Rodgers.
Base,
But I'm
base,
probably,
base.
probably guessing that
Beautiful.
you'll like that on that too.
Plexiglass will protect them.
Oh yeah, you Vike that. Colts Bills. If the Colts win, I will draw the Colts mascot as a Super Saiyan.
Oh boy.
All right, Lions Browns. If the Lions win, I will draw Dan Campbell as the old lady from Titanic. The football team at the Panthers. If the team wins, I will draw the Washington Monument growing balls.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Texans Titans. If the Texans win, I will draw Jack Easterby in Oilers gear.
Oh no. All right.
Niners Jags. If the Jags win, I will draw Urban Meyer grinding Yosemite Sam. Dolphins Jets. If the Jets win, I will draw a dolphin obliterated by a cruise missile.
Excellent.
Saints Eagles.
Hmm.
If the Saints win, I will draw the Superdome as a UFO Independence Daying Philly.
Ace.
You know what?
Bengals Raiders. If the Bengals win, I will draw Burrow and Chase playing frisbee with the Raiders Stadium.
Oh.
We've already established it's a Roomba.
Yeah,
Fair
pretty
enough.
much.
Although I guess if you were strong enough and angry enough, you could use a Roomba as a frisbee. Just watch out for the power cord.
Yep.
There's no power cord on a Roomba.
There's a
Cowboys
Roo-
Chiefs. Cowboys Chiefs. If the Chiefs win, I will draw the Walrus stabbing
Okay,
Mike
stop.
McCarthy with his tusks.
Stop. No, are you gonna let Stat Padford run for this touchdown himself?
Can I
Yes,
do-
because he's Stat Padford.
Dude, Matt
didn't get it.
Stafford is
He
the
didn't
greatest.
get
Can I do a nomination for the Cardinals Seahawks
He
game?
didn't get it.
Cardinals Seahawks. If the Seahawks win, I will draw Tiny Russ beating up Tiny Kyler.
Okay, that's a good one. I think I know what's
Oh.
gonna happen for Steelers
Flag.
Chargers. If the Steelers win, you're gonna draw a tree yelling. The Steelers are
No,
going to
this
the
is a
Super
guy
Bowl.
who knows of Tree but doesn't really like contact him much. Steelers Chargers. He's picking the Steelers to win. If the Chargers win, I will
Yeah.
draw Boltman twerking. Giants at the Buccos. If the Giants win, I will draw Eli Manning and Daniel Jones double birding Tom Brady.
Hey, we got the stop.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Matt
If the Browns,
Stafford.
hang on, if the Browns
I'll be
win,
going for
Fourth
it,
and
though.
goal.
I wouldn't be surprised.
you have to draw an elf peeing
Fine.
on a
Is it time
lion.
for fourth and
Its
goal?
carcass.
But if you're Tom Brady, what about
Oh,
fifth and
they're
goal?
going for it.
Damn it.
Swano
Chuck.
Sando.
Juggle him.
Bring
Also-
it on, you poop dick.
Oh, his corpse went off. Okay.
My dad's clapping.
Ah.
I got the stop.
No! Damn it. Oh, that's,
ADA?
well, that's
Yeah,
why I
I
put it in
wanna
infinite
die.
lives.
Would you care to
Waiting
laugh
for
at
my
this?
water to heat up and I
At
hit the
this Canadian
burner on off.
NCAA stat?
I want-
Canadian NCAA stat. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm
Oh,
referring to Simon Fraser University.
Oh, you whore.
Is that like Bishop Sycamore?
No, it's the only Canadian NCAA school.
Hey, Sano.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
long story short, for 0-5.
Do you hate the New Orleans Saints?
No.
And everyone picked the Rams to be the contender for the Super Bowl this year. Jesus H Christ.
Huh.
I mean, hey, it's one bad
Everyone
game.
Yeah.
is always this year. The bad
We've
teams
had-
are beating the good
the
teams.
Rams
the good
haven't-
teams are beating the good teams. the bad
Actually,
teams
I'm
are
not
beating the
gonna
bad
say anything until the game's over.
Saints beat the Bucks. I mean, hey,
4th and goal, and Stat Padford threw it to a fan in the end zone.
Nice.
Yep.
teams. Augers.
Base pad Stafford.
Hey,
Wait.
hey, man, you got to give out them. Freebies, you know.
wait,
Mhm.
watch the Super Bowl be the Rams against the Titans, but this time the Titans are just half a yard short instead of a full yard.
Okay.
That'd be
Uh-oh.
funny.
Blocked.
Big Beak. Mine.
You mean-
Wait, blocked. Well, but next year, Sano, you'll get the
Oh, no.
Music City Miracle against the Bills.
All right, hang on.
Only this time, instead of it being Kevin Dyson running down there, it could be whoever your kick returner is now.
Oh boy, Darrington Evans.
Yeah, he could be the new Kevin Dyson.
Golly no.
Come here.
What? Kevin Dyson was elite.
Yes, he was. Not,
Did I ever tell you I was a Titans fan for like 3 years? Those 3 years were pretty funny because they won like 5 games in those 3 years. You can probably guess who the coach was at the time.
Kenneth Wisenhunt.
Yep, Ken Wisenhunt.
Ooh,
Because
Fireflies.
those were the years when they would win like the first game of the season and then like the 12th game of the season, and that was it.
Juggling. Damn it.
I remember that guy. Fucking what was his name? The guy they drafted from LSU. What the fuck is his name?
Ah,
Mettenberger.
damn it. Oh boy.
Which we drafted someone this year.
Mettenberger, right?
By the
Oh,
way,
quarterback, yeah.
if I randomly say weird shit, then that's because I'm playing Battletoads. Damn it.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I expected that you were playing a game because you were in this chat.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Metten.
not. Well, I wasn't playing
You're
a game
making it
earlier,
best
but
chatting stream.
yes. I'm not showing the game on the screen is what's going on. This is just, because
It's
I
a
need
private
something.
gaming
It's
match.
that pitch that Shanahan loves again.
I need something to
Surprise, you
do
lost yards on it again.
to keep my brain occupied.
You know, Mettenberger had a cannon arm though. That guy could fucking launch it.
Yeah, I'm already on Turbo Tunnel, so that's great.
Yikes.
Mhm. I've done it before though, so. No, bastard.
I know who your favorite quarterback is. It's Jake Lock. That's everybody's favorite quarterback because he was elite.
Yep.
Boot. Fuck you. Boot to the head. Fuck off.
My favorite is the best. That's Drew Brees. Nobody beats Drew Brees.
Unless you're Brian Urlacher, in which case
Unless
you
you're like
beat him to
literally
death with his own
everyone,
leg.
bro. I can't name a
Urlacher's
QB that
Mickey.
hasn't
Urlacher's-
beaten Drew Brees in their life.
Urlacher's Mickey.
Ooh, almost ran
Yeah,
off the edge.
and Mickey
Yeah, you're
done
both-
left
Oh,
your
here
ass
we
right
go.
out of Chicago.
All right, time for the bikes.
He did not run our ass out of Chicago. We defeated Chicago live on Nickelodeon.
Brian Urlacher was not a member of the Bears last year.
No, this was
Neither
like
was
8 years.
Drew Brees.
This was like 8 years.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he
Uh,
was. Breeze was there.
Not really.
Urlacher was-
No,
this was like 8
he
or
was
9.
there in physical form, but not in
I mean,
spirit. he was
he-
done in 2019.
He threw a touchdown though.
Whoop-de-doo.
Actually, I
yeah.
think he threw 3 in that game, didn't he? 2 or 3, right?
I think there were a couple rushing.
But last year he threw 24
Alright, race
touchdowns,
2.
6 picks, and threw over 70% completion. The stat I won't tell you about is the yards because they were
Don't.
they were under 3,000.
Alrighty.
But when you've got Alvin fucking Kamara in the
Ooh.
backfield, why would you throw with an old ass man?
Ah. I better not miss the warp. Yeah.
San Francisco is
Why
just
can I
butt
not hit
fucking
that
around
jump?
right
What
now.
the fuck?
Oh, hey, Hiei, what do you think of Justin Fields?
I think he's got a hell of a lot of potential, and I don't think the current coaching staff
There we go.
offensively is the right coaching staff
Oh!
to help him.
Ah.
I pretty much agree with everything you said, because Nagy fucking sucks.
Obviously,
Did you just
After-
say Nagy Fluffin sucks?
Nagy fucking sucks.
Oh, I heard Fluffin. I was like, my man.
I mean, I can say
Alright.
Nagy fluffin' sucks.
There you go.
Nagy sucks and chode. Let's be honest here.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
absolutely, he
I'm-
does.
I'm tired of seeing him. I'm tired of hearing his lame excuse post game conferences.
Get him out. He's
Ah.
like literally Mike Vrabel's players got to play better, but he doesn't actually then go and beat.
It's
There was
the old-
another
There we
another fan
go.
article that came out today that said
Ah.
Bear fans should be looking at Kellen Moore some more, and I'm like, just stop with this open speculation bullshit. I don't want them to
No.
overhire somebody just because they had a couple of good years.
Fuck's sake, shoot me.
That's what they got Nagy for.
You know what? The Bears need to
Nagy
hire
didn't even
Joe.
have a couple of good years. He had 6 good months.
They need to hire Joe Brady as their head coach.
Why?
No, not happening.
Yes.
about Brian DeBall?
Well, if you
Not
don't want to, then
happening
the
either.
Vikings should.
What
The
about
Vikings
Todd
should get Joe
Bowles?
Brady. Todd
What about
Bowles.
Todd Bowles?
Todd
The-
Bowles.
Yeah, Todd Bowles.
Todd
Or
Bowles.
you could bring back Lovie Smith. He could run the Tampa 2 again.
You keep saying bring back Lovie Smith. It's not happening.
Oh my
should.
god.
Bring back Adam
Why does that
Gase in a higher
second jump
role.
not fucking work?
Although the Vikings need to keep Mike Zimmer. That guy's got him going in the right direction.
Yeah, for sure.
I
mean-
have to disagree.
What the
You know,
fuck?
I gotta be honest. I love Mike Zimmer. I don't want to see him get fired, but that team is falling apart.
Like,
I
what
want
the
it- I
fuck
want it
is
to
wrong
retire.
with
There
the
we go.
Vikings?
God damn.
It's
Like,
Clint
everyone
Kubiak is the
pencils
biggest
the
problem.
And the
Vikings
third
as a
one fucks
playoff
off because of
prize,
course.
upset thing, whatever.
It's Clint
and
Kubiak.
yet- And yet the Vikings just consistently face plant all the time.
I mean,
I
they're
can't
top.
Ah!
understand why we literally. I don't think this has ever happened in the NFL's history. We literally picked our offensive coordinator based on dynastic succession of our old coordinator retires and then his son immediately is hired into the offensive coordinator position.
And he's awful.
He is. He's horrible. He's
Although-
a terrible offensive coordinator.
Y'all have an
What?
amazing
We literally-
running back.
I don't even know how, this has to be the first time in NFL history that we have used the model of European king succession.
Well, what about the
for-
Shanahans?
That's
Ah.
head coaches. It was a head coach and a son that was an offensive coordinator.
Oh,
That's
We
different.
had another
I mean,
mention about how far Santa Clara is from San Francisco. Drink.
it's like if Belichick was
oh,
like Belichick had a son
Nope.
and he was on the Patriots coaching staff, and as soon as Belichick retires, his son is promoted straight to head coach. That's what this is like, but at offensive coordinator. I don't think that's ever happened in NFL history.
I don't think it has
And-
either.
We just did it.
Why?
It's so dumb. I don't. We're like maybe his dad's good offensive coordinator ability rubbed off on his son. The fudge.
They just rubbed elbows and suddenly Clint Kubiak knows what a good offense is.
Yeah. Clint Kubiak suddenly knows. Hey, I now have the experiences of my father.
West Coast zone run scheme.
Poggers.
Let's go.
Although I'll say this,
Ugh!
I've always felt bad for Zimmer because it was like 2016 he had the eye thing going on, so like that team just kind of just was there. 17 they ran into the Eagles or some shit, and then the next year I forget what the fuck it was. It was like a new quarterback, I think.
No, it's 2018.
Ah!
They blame it on the offensive coordinator that year
They-
too, because that
Did they
offensive
really
coordinator
just call
blew
that
it.
roughing the passer?
Who was that? That was the guy before Stefanski, right?
It was
What?
no, yes, it was the guy before Stefanski. It
SRD,
was,
welcome to
I don't
What the
remember.
Fuck is Officiating in
Who,
NFL
Jack
Game.
Del Rio, maybe.
What the fuck?
Was it Rio?
Dude, that was about as
think
much pass
so.
interference. That was about as much pass interference as the one on
I jumped that. That's
Davey
bullshit.
Street last year against the Saints.
By the way, SRD, I think you
Yes.
see now that I am justified in not spending money on the NFL and instead spending money on computer parts and shit like that.
Yeah, I see. I
You
see
know,
why now.
Do you
Wait.
now understand my justification?
I get it. I get it now.
Have
Santa.
you had a blue screen
Why?
since this weekend?
What's that?
Have you had a blue screen since this weekend?
I am not.
I bet you fucking haven't.
Do the Vikings
Yeah, I
still
know. I
use
know. I
the-
said it before, but thank you so much.
Hey, if you want me to get rid of your old computer in new and interesting ways out here in the good old Central Valley, you know how to find me.
That I do.
Especially if those new and interesting ways might involve my pool, an electric overcharger, possibly a gun, maybe some fireworks.
Jesus.
some
Fucking.
40s.
Damn.
All I gotta do is set that computer on a floater in the middle of my pool and just fill it full of bullet holes.
China Lake grenade launcher.
Yeah, that'll do
Go,
it.
go, go, Butte. Oh, bitch.
Sano, do the Vikings
Pick
still use
up
the
that
Galaga horn?
motherfucking flag. That's what I thought, bitch.
What down
You
just happened?
Whore.
Third, big set.
Oh. We just arrived at third down. in
Holding
my
offense.
stream.
It will uphold. Ah, beautiful, beautiful.
Well, welcome
Sack.
to
Yes.
A
Stat
lot of yards
Patrick.
lost.
Ah.
We still use
Nick
the
Bosa
Galaga
getting
horn.
held and doing his thing.
I like that Galaga horn.
What a guy.
The Gajaller horn.
The
Ah!
Jello horn.
The Jello horn.
Jello horn. Speaking
The,
of the Jello horn, when I was at US Bank Stadium a few years ago, I thought it was pretty neat and interesting that there's a
down?
board that's on the north and south end zones of US
Why
Bank
does
Stadium,
that jump not work?
and it spells out all the shit that goes on in the game that the overhead announcer says, but does it for the hearing impaired, so someone is always typing. And then whenever the Gajaller horn went off, it just says Gajaller horn noise.
Really?
Amazing.
That's great.
That
So I'm like,
horn
well,
sounds cool, though.
Well, isn't that nice that they did that for the hearing impaired?
Yep.
You know,
They
I like
wanted them to experience the joy of.
I like to give-
How do you tell a deaf person what the Gajaller horn sounds like?
You really
Okay.
can't.
It's like telling a blind person what colors are like.
bass? It's
Or-
it's bass.
Or
boosted.
Sonic were here, it's like telling someone to go to the
The Helen Keller driving school.
It's easy for you to say.
I know, right?
You know, I like to give Vikings.
Why?
But I always liked them. They're a cool team. Always felt bad for them because like a bunch of my family are Vikings fans because I got a lot of people up in Minneapolis. And
They like to drink, don't they?
no, not really. They mostly pay attention to the Twins. Well,
If I had
I
a
guess
fucking
that's-
NES controller right now, I'd yeet it out the fucking window.
That's still a fair reason to drink. To be
Well,
fair.
Well, actually, I don't really know. Like, I know they like the Vikings and all the Minnesota teams or whatever, but like, is there really any good ones
Alright,
besides
me.
the Golden Gophers?
No, and
Not
the
really.
Gophers aren't very good. Although
they're
Wild
good.
are
The
apparently
Wild
becoming good.
always make the playoffs but bow out in the first round.
They also like NDSU because a lot of them went there. So they have that.
Okay, so they're like westernish to Minnesota.
They're in Minneapolis.
It
Oh,
looks
they
like
are
the
only-
fog is
okay.
starting to roll into the South Bay
Yeah.
because I see the lights are getting streakier.
Like, my whole family's from the Minneapolis area. Really nice area too. Like that area is super nice. I wouldn't mind living up there. The only problem is
I
it's
think
so
I
fucking
said
expensive.
thank ya.
Like
Gets
the
too
place.
cold?
No, I don't mind the cold. It's just it's too expensive. Like so for example, like the median, like I just look at median rent and stuff like that, right? Because I'm starting to get like I'm done with college next semester, so I'll be like looking for a fucking job.
Are you looking for like in the city of Minneapolis or somewhere surrounding?
Just anywhere really around there. Probably in the city, but that's just expensive as fuck.
Well,
And I
it
mean,
depends on what your convenience level is in the city.
yeah.
Like if you're in the center of downtown, like say right on top of Hennepin, that's probably going to be more expensive.
I have been on Turbo Tunnel for 10 minutes, and I'm still stuck in the fucking second race.
I would say,
Dude, that's me when I get stuck in Warband.
What's
and
your
keep
what's your
getting taken
maximum
prisoner
rent
by
for
looters.
Minneapolis? What's your maximum that you think you could pay?
oh jeez. Well, let's see. I'll probably
Make
be making around. If I get the job that I want,
Make
it'll
it.
be a sales job, so it'll be like 50,000 base plus commission, which is probably around 10 to 12.
There we go, race 3.
All right.
So
So that
maybe
means
like
your monthly income at 50 is going to be
just over 4,000 a month.
a little over 4,000
Before taxes, of course.
before taxes, and then let's say that taxes and benefits take out 35%. So
Damn it.
$4,000 minus 35% is just a little bit over 2,500 a month, 2,700 a month, somewhere in there. Let's say 2,700 a month is your take home. And then what's 30% of 2,700 is what, 900 roughly?
Yeah.
That's about a
Yeah,
third.
something like that.
Something to that effect.
I'm gonna round up to 1,000 just to see if we get something, workable.
I'm gonna bounce for the
Oh,
sake
boy.
of my phone battery.
Shit!
All right.
Damn
See ya,
it!
Sino.
Alright.
That's
See
right
ya.
up.
Well, yeah, toodly doodly doodle.
That was the last wall before the fourth race too. God damn it!
Hey, Boar, apartments.com's got some winners for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got a studio 1-bedroom that's rents between $860 and $1,170 a month. You've got a studio that rents between $774 and $1,103 a month. You have City Club Apartments, which is between $980 to $1,095.
Damn it! Not again. Ugh.
Here's one that's just off the river. It's a studio listed at $865. On the downtown side of the river, no less. Mill City Quarter has a 1 to 2 bed for $944. North side of the river is Twin Cities, so that may be mostly dormitories. There's you can have a lot of choice when it
There we
comes
go, race
to
4.
finding stuff to rent.
All right, here we go.
Apartments.com is usually a pretty good aggregator. Zillow sometimes has them. Occasionally, you can also get matched up with a property management agency in certain cities, and they'll help you find somewhere to rent. Montana Cat.
That's good to know, actually. I know the area that I was really looking at where most likely my job's going to be is up in Durham, North Carolina, right there next to Raleigh. That area is fucking cheap as shit.
Well, yeah, it's the Carolinas.
Oh,
nobody wants to live there.
I'd love to live in North Carolina.
Beautiful. There's something Minneapolis does that I wish San Francisco would kind of embrace.
What's that?
Fuck.
So San Francisco has bitched for a long time that they don't want to build skyscrapers because they take away from the character of our lovely town. But someone just needs to build up in the Bay Area. Somebody, for the love of God.
Hey,
what I wish one of the Bay Area was cities that are starting to build skyscrapers like Oakland would adopt something like Minneapolis has, where they have the Skywalk system.
Fuck.
Have you ever gone on the Skywalk, Boar?
I haven't been up there in any of those.
Well, the Skywalk connects a shitload of the high rises around downtown.
Yeah.
Even connects to Target Center and even connects to US Bank Stadium.
Oh, the fucking glass bridges or whatever they are, over the streets.
Yes.
Oh, I have been on a couple of those. Yeah, because I went to those when I went to Target Field.
Yeah. Well, but you walk through those, and it's kind of like walking around a mall in some places, where there's like a Walgreens and a Target and a Dunkin' Donuts and
God
coffee
damn
places
it.
like Caribou Coffee.
Oh, there we go.
And when you walk through all them places, you have accessibility to shopping that's within the confines of, like a mixed-use tower. And San Francisco has been stuck in this goddamn mindset that a tower can only benefit one purpose. It can't be mixed use. It has to be like a corporation, offices, or straight residences, or straight something else. San Francisco can't wrap its fucking head around the idea that people can live in a tower with condos and such, but you can still have offices towards the bottom. And if you had a skybridge system in San Francisco, you could have commercial spaces in floors 1 through 3 and make it like a mall over a 4-block area that is comprised strictly of like 50-story condos.
Yeah, but that would require actual thinking on the part of San Francisco city planners, and they don't want to do that. So,
No, they don't. They do whatever's convenient to shut up people. I
okay.
still say Oakland is going to surpass San Francisco in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I will laugh if that happens.
It already is.
Good.
Oakland's back up to 420,000 people, I think.
Good.
And
Couldn't have happened to better assholes.
yeah, no shit. No offense, SRD, but you don't live in the city though, so
Down in the suburbs.
you're on the candlestick.
Fuck!
Mm-hmm.
Isn't San Fran kind of a tough place to live in?
It's very expensive if that's
Yeah.
what you're
It's
driving at.
very expensive.
Yep,
Yeah, and my friend said when he visited there was literal shit all over the streets.
that too.
If
Yeah.
you walk through the Tenderloin, yes.
This is first home win in
First-
over a year. The Rams still can't beat us. Woo! That's the one. Let's go.
Well, Shanahan gets himself a temporary reprieve, but I think the discussion will come. Hey, OBJ, that's a nice look for your hair over there on the sidelines, not doing shit.
He signed
They
with the
still
Rams
can't beat us.
to be a third string wide receiver. No, not
With
even
the
a third
idea they
string,
were gonna
actually.
win.
Yeah.
Be
He's
behind what, Woods?
He's literally just ring chasing at this point, because I don't think he even expects to play.
Well, I think what he wanted this year was to get a big, was to just
Get a
was to
ring.
try to get a ring and then then get big payout next year because he's a good receiver. If he can get, if he gets his ego out of the way, he'd actually be a pretty damn good receiver.
All right, last
Yeah.
race. Ah. All right,
And
let's
I want
honestly-
to go to a contender.
let's see if I can get the warp. I don't think I will be able
Uh,
to though. Oh, I missed it.
I kind
It's
of
right
wanted
there.
New Orleans. I kind of did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I missed it again. All right, that's probably gone now. Shit.
It might sound stupid to have wanted him in New
3,
Orleans, but like
4,
I feel
5,
like Peyton would have been able to kind of handle him a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Peyton, for all of his
1,
flaws, he
2,
can run a locker
3,
room really well.
6, 7, 8.
Only the man wasn't such an egomaniacal person. He probably would have had 2 or 3 rings with this
2,
team.
3, 4, 5. Fuck.
2018 was that
1,
chance. And then
2,
we got fucked.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Mega warp. Off to stage 5.
Tell you what, though, if there is one coach in this league that can make a quarterback play good, though, I keep saying his name, but Sean Payton, dude. That guy, I don't know how the fuck he's making Simeon look as good as he does.
I think he's just simplifying the playbook and not forcing him to push it down the field.
Yeah, and
Unlike
there's the thing
certain
here.
other coaches we may know.
And the strange thing is, it's working. Like we put up a fight against the Titans. They're a really good team. If we didn't miss 2 extra points, we could have easily gotten in that game.
Hey, a 1-up that I don't actually need because I have infinite lives on.
And that's without, a number 1 receiver. Because our number 1 was it's Callaway or Harris, and neither of those guys are really number 1s. And then we had no Alvin Kamara against the Titans as well, so that kind of hurt too, because that's our best offensive player. That guy's fucking insane.
Well, I'm going to be a big idiot.
Oh?
Oh?
I'm going to fly home to see Mom for Christmas this year.
Have
But
fun.
the flight that makes me leave here leaves Sacramento at 11:50 at night on the 23rd.
Oh, that's not good.
Flies through the night to O'Hare. Lands at O'Hare at like 5 in the morning. 2-hour, 15-minute layover.
Oh,
And
I'm
then I
juggling this motherfucker.
turn around and fly to Joplin. And then rent a car at Joplin, and
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be off the plane like
Ow.
10:15 in the morning. I might literally shoot somebody if they Karen my airplane.
Oh, and you know they're going to too.
If somebody raises their voice in that airplane, there might be 3 tons of fun coming at him from in front of him, telling him to shut the fuck up.
Ah! Fuck off. Fucking rat piece of... I just walked right off the fucking edge into the water. Like a dumbass.
Tell you what, I visited Chicago back in
Ah!
August. And I will tell you, that place was interesting to visit, but I don't think I would ever live there under any circumstances.
Where in Chicago did you visit?
We pretty much looked at just, the general touristy areas of the city and shit, but we were staying up in, up by
No.
Irving Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually a pretty nice area, but my only thing with Chicago is it's the typical big city, So like everywhere I go there's noise and it smells like marijuana and shit and piss every fucking where.
Clearly, you were only in the high traffic areas of Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, we went up to, I guess the farthest south we went was the MSI, and the farthest north was Wrigleyville.
Ow!
You stayed in the high traffic zones where the marijuana stores are at.
Yeah, probably. I didn't
And if
see
you're
any,
near
but-
if you're near the river at all, there is a good chance it could smell like shit.
Did we go by the river? We went to Soldier Field. That's pretty close, I think. We're right. Soldier Field was actually pretty nice on the inside, but going into it, it looked disgusting. Until you got to the column side, then it looked pretty cool.
They're posting the gifs and looking for players again. And it's bothering me. Because it's like, you can't keep fucking track in your head, you scrubs? Or you can't just write it down like a normal person?
I would say the best NFL stadium I've been to, even though I didn't go there for an NFL event, was the Falcons Stadium. That was pretty fucking nice.
What, the sphincter?
Oh yeah, the big ass fucking
ass.
Weird hexagon thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Satan's
it was nice though.
Satan's asshole.
That's where I saw. I always thought it was giant metal slug wormhole.
I mean, once you get told it looks like a sphincter, there's you can't say it as anything else.
Huh. That's where I saw Metallica, and they were pretty good.
Oh, missed the ramp.
And then I would say the nicest college stadium. I mean, I've only been to like one. So
Oh, what? How was I supposed to fucking bullshit?
but I've always wanted to see a Packers Vikings game. One in Minnesota, one in Green Bay. Always wanted to go do that.
I would never go watch. I don't want to go watch the Bears until they're owned by somebody else.
Wait, you
Someone
said
came
what?
in and left.
Yeah, the Goom Slayer.
Yeah, I don't want to go watch the Bears until they're owned by somebody else.
Yeah, I don't blame you. McCaskies are
Yeah.
fucking y'all in the ass.
I do not ever want to attend another football game in person, ever.
It's the product is terrible.
It's depressing to be
And
a Bears fan.
the ownership of the team that I was raised to watch alongside with my brother and my father. Oh, they suck.
Things are getting better though, because I think y'all finally have a quarterback, and I think as long as you get a coach who can kind of develop him, your defense will probably sustain itself for a couple years, and you should have a good
Defense
year or
is
two.
aging terribly, and our secondary is just not good.
Oh yeah, y'all did lose Fuller, didn't you?
Well, we released Fuller, but Fuller ain't been exactly much greater in Denver.
Yeah, but he'd still be. I think he would still be good if he was in Chicago. Yeah, because wasn't he pretty good for a couple of years there?
He was, but we kept Fuller and we let Amos walk, and you see how Amos does in Green Bay.
Yeah.
So I'm not very keen on letting that one go.
Sucks even more. He went to Green Bay after being a Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were the ones who offered him the money, so.
Some people have no interdivision loyalty. Fuck!
Yeah. I know, when it comes
Please.
to football, if you're a player and you want the most money, you go wherever the money is, even if it's a rival.
No shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Goddamn mines.
Well, I have respect. You know, even though I hate him, or I can't say I hate the guy. I just dislike him. But it's kind of why I have some respect for Brady, because he would take pay cuts while he was with the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he still take pay cuts with the Bucks now?
Yeah, he took one to get them to sign. I believe Godwin. I believe is what it was. Like the guy just wants to fucking win. I
He
admire that.
recognizes that it's a team game,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that if he's
Yeah.
No, it was
all
right at
this
the end!
cap-
Well, plus he's not hurting for cash. I mean, his wife is fucking strapped.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and how much money has he made through endorsements and other shit when he was with fucking New England? I mean, really.
Mm-hmm.
That too. And I mean, you probably get bonuses and shit for the Super Bowls and stuff like that, you know?
Well, of course.
Like the
Yeah,
guy.
so there's no problem.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's no problem, comrade.
He knows where to make his money, and he knows where to cut his money so he can make more money by winning.
Mm-hmm.
Can't fucking blame him. That's kind of where I lose respect for a guy like Aaron Rodgers, because like you've had that problem for years where you have no defensive players, but your team has no cap, and you're making all this fucking money. You could take a cut a little bit so you could win shit. you
Yeah,
know?
Rogers isn't interested in that.
Yeah,
Rogers
he
wants to have his cake and eat it too, and
He's
it
finding out.
doesn't.
He's found out the hard way that that's a good way to have no cake at all.
Yeah.
Just like Joey
And, like-
Logano. Fuck him.
You know, and the thing too is, it's sad with Rodgers because I think if he was less egomaniacal, and it takes a certain ego to get to the NFL, you kind of have to have one. But if he was less egomaniacal, I think he'd have more rings. Really, I think he would. I think that's what it comes down to with the Packers is you have what I consider, I'm being legitimate here. I'm not trying to, fucking troll you or whatever.
Yeah.
I really
There we
do
go.
think he is the greatest quarterback I've ever seen play football.
Stage 6.
From a skill standpoint, I haven't seen anybody like him.
Snakes.
But
Who's that?
Aaron Rodgers.
Ah,
And I'm not
Well-
trying to troll you. I really do think he's the best I've ever seen.
here's my rebuttal to that. It's one thing to have all of the skill in the world to throw a football and to hit your receivers, whether those receivers are new guys or your personal buddies you had to rescue from Houston. or whoever it is. That said, he is not consistently getting the most out of his offense and his opportunities. After all, last year against Tampa, they
Stage
gave
8.
him 3 turnovers, including one that ended up in the red zone, and he ended up being chased around so goddamn much he couldn't make it work.
All right, intruder excluder.
That's because he has no O line because they have no money to sign anybody.
Because they paying all their money to him.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I think the double-edged sword comes in for Green Bay is you've got this golden duck or golden egg, whatever it is.
Golden
Golden
goose.
Well,
goose.
Golden goose, thank you.
Yeah.
But
Well, more like a golden piece of shit, really, but you know.
maybe is it the monkey's paw is the one that's lucky, but it also comes with like a twist? Is that the one?
Yes.
The monkey's
Yeah.
paw. The monkey's paws. You get exactly what you asked for.
He's kind of a monkey's paw for them because he's really good and he won a Super Bowl, but on the same time, you could have had 4,
Mm-hmm.
with a guy that good with
Damn it, my
less of a Nico.
stick.
Even with
Ah!
Brett Favre, kind of the same deal. Because, you know what? The Packers are just like the Colts. Because the Colts had Manning and Luck.
Mm-hmm.
They only got 1 ring. The Packers had Favre for God forever. And then they've had Rodgers. They only had 2 rings.
Did they have Bart Starr before that too?
Yep, he had
Before
Bart,
Favre?
but that was 30 years before Favre.
I
That
know it was
the
a long
60s.
time ago,
There
but I
was,
feel like
there was a lot of
it's-
shitters between the end of Starr and the beginning of Favre.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
lot of bad players. And Starr won them, what, 2 Super Bowls and a bunch of NFL championships?
Okay, this is a checkpoint. Whoop. Or no, it's not. Okay, great, cool. I thought it was a checkpoint. Must have been wrong.
Then you get a team like the Patriots where it's like they were shitters until all the way until Drew Bledsoe. And even then they were kind of shit. They had like a couple good years. And then out of nowhere,
And then out of nowhere, this motherfucking 114th overall player guy turns out to be like the best quarterback they've ever fucking had.
yep.
So it's.
In
I mean,
fairness,
they
in
live-
fairness, he did happen because of Drew Bledsoe. Just not in the way everyone would think.
Yeah, because Bledsoe got hurt.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
Well, the other part of Tom Brady is he doesn't have to be the most mechanically sound quarterback. He doesn't have to be the strongest. He has to manage his entire side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And his leadership skills are what set him apart from Aaron Rodgers. Because how many people have had a shitty boss that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't know how to, lead their ass out of a hole in the ground, but they can do the job very well. And how many people have had a good manager who gets the most out of their team and does right by you,
No!
but on the day when they have to go and try to cover for you, they just can't. Or they do an okay enough job, but they could have definitely done better.
Yeah. And the thing with Brady is what makes him so good is not anything athletic. It's not his arm. It's not his there's one thing about his arm that makes it really good. That's his quick release.
Yeah.
But then you've also got just how fucking smart he is.
Ugh.
Because he's a lot like Manning. Manning could just look at a defense and go, "All right, well, they're gonna do this and this, so I'm just gonna do that."
Well, you get that. You get that when you play as long as he has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then even when he was first in the league, like if you go back and watch like the old film of him when he was young, he was doing that same shit where the difference between him and Manning's pre-snap reads were a lot better. And he used that mind game shit to trick people, to whereas Brady could just kind of go, "All right, fuck it, I'll just throw it to this guy, let him do the work. Fuck it."
Well, because
And
they
then-
always had a quick release, and the guy they've had to do
Ah.
the quick release job was some short, speedy little fucker who could go over the center and take a lick.
Yep.
Some short,
They
fast,
did
white guy out of like Wisconsin or something, or not
Wes
Wisconsin,
Welker.
not Wisconsin, fucking Montana.
They had Welker, and then they had
Edelman.
Mhm.
Edelman, and there was a third guy. I thought the guy who was an ex Dolphin.
Oh shit.
Amendola.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, Amendola. And he's had a couple good
whether-
number ones.
Whether that's part of Bill's planning or Tom's fondness or whatever, it just works.
Damn it!
Having a great tight end helps too, like Gronkowski.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
having Gronk definitely helps too.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's the thing too, like why he fits so well in Tampa is because Tampa's got all these great receivers. They've got a great
They
tight
had
end core.
Howard and
Godwin,
Mm-hmm.
Evans,
Evans.
and even
Maybe.
and then they
And he-
picked up Fournette.
and Gronk.
Uh-huh.
And they've always had a good defense. Like when Jameis was there, that's my guy, Florida State. Jameis was not good in Tampa. He had a lot of upside, but they never had a coach who could really tap it.
Remember,
and
40
so
for
much
40.
of Arians' playbook does introduce the idea of huffing the ball down the field.
Yeah, and that's what
You know,
Jameis already
which-
did.
And it plays to Jameis' strength, but when Jameis' decision-making abilities in the heat of the moment, when he knows that he's in a play where they're going to huff the ball down the field, ends up with him going into a fuck it, chuck it scenario and throwing the 50-50 ball or just throwing the ball somewhere down there and my guy will get it. Fuck it.
Hopefully. Damn it! Slipped off the edge.
Yeah, and like you go and watch him in Tampa, and that was pretty much all he did for 5 years. Was he was just like, well, fuck it, Mike's out there somewhere, chuck it, boom, whatever happens, happens.
It's
But
like
then-
It's like those memes that you used to see with Patrick Mahomes. Where it's like, "Fuck it, Tyreek is down there somewhere."
Yeah,
Mhm.
although the difference between Mahomes and Winston is Mahomes was just, I don't know. Tyreek's a way
Mahomes
better
had
receiver.
better
than Evans.
protection
Yeah,
in the
and,
beginning.
and
Yeah.
Mahomes is more mobile.
Mm-hmm. Also, his eyesight's not fucked.
Yeah, although, and then you watch Winston in New Orleans, he's like a whole new quarterback, dude. He fucking checks down. He's throwing to Kamara underneath. He's got no receivers, and he's making these short throws, and he's reading defenses, and it's like,
Because Peyton's playbook is
Who
not
are you
predicated
and
on
what
him
did you
huffing the
do?
ball.
Who are you? And what did you do with the Jameis Winston that I know and don't really love that much?
yeah.
Jameis got LASIK, that's what.
And Peyton's playbook's always
That
been,
shit works.
to chip down the field and really cut through defenses and take advantage of them. And when
Who
they
are
step
you?
up,
Who are
you
you,
chuck
and what
it
did you
over.
do with my famous Jameis's turnover bakery?
Because we've had those speedy receivers that go over the top. I mean,
Ah!
Harris is a good one. Fucking Emmanuel Sanders was a
checkpoint.
really good one. So they've
Aw.
always. So Peyton's always
still
had this
pray-
thing.
I still wished every day that he could have caught that ball in the Super Bowl.
Who, Emmanuel Sanders?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But they've always just had this, like,
Fucking
the Saints always have run under
Dang.
Peyton just this intermediate to short passing game that leads to the big deep ball, the basic philosophy of football. But the way he runs it is just so really good. 'Cause
Oh,
he
not the
always
gas.
finds these running backs that can help extend and the defensive capabilities too. Because like a guy like Kamara, right? I mean, how the fuck? All right, yeah, you're trying to focus on Michael Thomas and all these other dudes, but then you got fucking Kamara coming out of nowhere, just juking everybody and running fast as hell.
Oh shit! Oh god.
Or even Reggie
Yeah.
Bush, who was kind of like that too.
Well,
Plus, also helps that the Saints have one of the best offensive lines in football. That line's fucking good. Even if a couple of them are getting old.
I'm jealous that you guys have a Ryan Ramczyk.
Ryan Ramczyk
I
is
think-
fucking awesome.
I am. There are very, very few teams where I will go and outright say I am jealous that you have this player. The Saints with Ryan Ramczyk is one of them.
Ramczyk's one of the best players in football.
Like,
ugh,
there really aren't a few. This one is totally my bias talking, but I'm jealous that
fuck.
Carolina has Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
That's totally my Stanford homer talking.
They're
But,
going to
like,
run Christian McCaffrey until he's broken. You know that.
That's I'm aware. That's the problem.
That is literally
Also-
what they are going to do.
One guy that gets lost on our O line because we got a couple really good guys on there, but Andres PA is really good too.
Right.
And we got Eric McCoy, who's been really good. He's young too. Got Teron Armstead. There's a name a lot of people know about too.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Armstead.
Oh, not the gas.
And even everybody gave a shit when we drafted Cesar Ruiz, but he's been pretty decent. He's not bad.
How is
gas.
how's that Peyton Turner guy been for you?
He hasn't played a lot, I don't think.
Ah.
But when I've seen him, he's been pretty solid.
Oh, good.
Um,
Because I know everyone was like super confused when that happened. I know I was one of them. I was like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is that guy?
Houston edge rusher. He's not bad. He's got a good skill set. I don't know. Our drafting's weird, dude. We sometimes there's a couple years where we'll have a big
There's
splash
just-
draft,
I
like the
get
year
that
we
with
got,
ya.
like the year we got Ramczyk or the year we got Marshawn Lattimore, but it just kind of depends on the year. But
Damn it.
Lattimore's been kind of.
Everyone's been all right from what I've seen.
It's been kind of shit this year. I feel like he's hitting burn more than he usually does, but I don't know. Maybe I'm putting him under a microscope. Now, that kid out of Florida State, though, PJ Williams, fucking awesome, dude. Love that guy.
Oh, how was Paulson Adebo been for you guys if he's played?
Adebo, I feel like I think he played against. I think he played in the Carolina game. Oh wait, no, he did. He's had 2 interceptions this year. That's right.
Oh,
He's actually been decent. He's been ball
Nice.
hawking. Yeah,
I
hasn't
like
had
to
it.
I like to keep tabs on former Stanford players.
I hear you. Paulson Adebo's got 26 tackles and 2 interceptions this year. So
Oh, damn, good for him.
yeah. What's his pass deflections? He's got 3,
Okay.
which isn't too bad.
No.
And then he got an interception against Aaron Rodgers, so that's cool.
That's pretty nice.
That automatically makes him a good defenseman.
Based. Yeah.
Stanford boy picking off a former Cal quarterback, so yes, it does make him based.
Very based.
See what Peyton Turner's stats are if he has any. 8 solo tackles and a sack.
Damn it.
And he's played in 4 games. It's not bad.
Yeesh. That's yikes. I mean, it's not bad, but like it
reason-
isn't, it ain't great.
The reason he's sitting is because we have Cam Jordan on one side.
Your edge is already good to the point where you don't really need to play him.
Yeah, because we got him on one side and we got young Marcus Davenport on the other.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
I was gonna say Davenport's been like killing it.
Dude, if we had a better offense, this team would literally be able to make a Super Bowl run this year because that defense is fucking killing. It's going to be a sad day when DeMario Davis retires because that motherfucker is the glue on this defense.
It was like Patrick Willis in 2012
Yeah.
for the Niners. Yeah, I get you.
And then we still lost Anzalone, who was pretty good last year. God damn it, this fucking defense, dude. I don't know, this Saints are just the hardest team in the NFL to figure out because it's like you look at their roster and you look at their coaching and you're like, this team should like win a Super Bowl, but they always fuck it up every year. Or the refs screw us out of it, but I don't like to get into that because people get mad.
Yeah.
2018 comes to mind still.
Yep, I get you there.
I feel like we could have beat. I really think we could have beaten the Patriots that year.
Would have certainly been interesting.
Yeah, and probably would have.
Probably would have been better than 13-3.
Yeah, and it would have been nice to finally shed off that label of you're only Super Bowls because you killed players on the field, even though I don't want to. Bounty Gate's a very complicated issue with me
This
because
is this isn't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
Bounty Gate's what made me stop being a Saints fan for a long time because I just couldn't get over that. But then you get older and you kind of realize that kind of shit just happens everywhere in football.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to a guy who was an All-Pro lineman with Kentucky. He's one of my bosses, and he's like, he said Bounty Gate's gross because you're giving tangible rewards for a mindset that's already predicated with playing football. Because
Now
if
that's
you,
badass.
Yeah.
What,
It's
that he said it
badass
like
in
that?
the worst possible way.
No, I'm talking about something else. I just saw a
Oh.
video. Video was posted that today there was a train versus a fuel truck near Del Rio Air Base in Texas.
And the train won, of course.
Clearly.
Huh.
But wow, that was a fireball when it went through it.
We have a 61% chance to make the playoffs? Do they really think we're going to make the playoffs?
Yes.
I'm gonna slide this video and link into where the hell is
But
our
yeah,
chat
like,
window?
all Bounty Gate
YouTube.
really was it was basically saying,
There.
hey, when you go and play football, right? You're thinking you want to kill the motherfucker, right?
It's
You're
in
like, I'm
VC
gonna beat
text.
Nice. I'll watch it later.
this video. Let's see it. Let's see this. Oh, geez, that train's like fucking ball of fire.
Mhm.
That's dope.
On the subject of not being live, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the podcast up. Which, yes, that has still been going. It's only about 2 hours now, so it's great.
Realize we were on a podcast.
Yeah, we have been for like 2 hours.
Oh shit! Oh no, they get to hear my raspy voice.
Yeah, it's fine. I sound half dead most of the time, anyways.
Nah, dude, it's just because I was screaming so loud at the FSU game. I've lost my voice for like 3 days.
Yeah,
It was
mine
worth
is
it though, dude.
mine is not gotten from screaming at football games.
Oh, dude, I literally. So I don't know. Did you see any of the shit from that FSU Miami game?
No, I did not.
Oh, so FSU was up 17-0, right?
Shit.
And they go up 20 to. I think they went up 20-0 at halftime. It was 20-7. I don't remember which. And for a while, it's like, all right, we're a big lead, whatever. And then they start losing. Then they're down 28-20, and I'm like, well, fuck. They go down the field with like 5 minutes left to kick a field goal, and I'm kind of mad about it because I'm like, you're down 8 points with 5 minutes left. Your defense has played like shit. Why would you kick a field goal? Then the defense got to stop. And then they forced a punt. It was like 4th and 1, and they didn't go for it. They punted it. So then we get the ball back, right? First play of the drive is like a 35-yard fucking catch. Big deal. And then 2nd and 14, throw it to the end zone. Nope, the guy gets fucking. It basically looked like the Saints play from 2018, and there's no call again. So I'm just screaming really loud. 3rd and 14, nothing happens. 4th and 14, like a 20-yard catch to the 1 with like a minute left. Fucking going wild as shit. Then they score, and then Florida State won. I fucking was screaming my head off because we hadn't beat Miami in 5 years, and finally fucking did it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I had a great week, and I was like, I don't give a shit if the Saints lose. I already knew they would. They're playing the Titans, but I got to see the Knowles win in person against Miami. I'm happier to pig and shit.
All right.